Hello and welcome to the Noble Leaders Cup. I am Kjotleik. We are in the first qualifying round. This is the game between Bleda of the Huns and Askia of Songhai. Bleda is aggressive and imperialistic, and the Huns are starting with hunting and animal husbandry. Askia is spiritual and financial, and the Songhai starts with mysticism and the wheel. These are the starting positions. Here we have Bleda. Let's get the resource bubbles on. He is starting on the big starting continent all the way down to the south. There is a marble, there is fish, there is also some crab out there, and then a second fish down here. He has very little land here, so he's forced to expand up north. And up in the north we find the starting position of Askia of Songhai. He starts next to the river, and there is not much resources here. We have some wine over here, we have some crabs here, we have some aluminum up here for later, a lot of forests to chop down. Let's go and get this game started to see who can get ahead and become the next leader qualified for the second qualifying round. Bleda versus Askia in the first qualifying round of the NLC. One city each, different religions, and Askia is unhappy with the Bleda. 2 cities each. Bleda going for agriculture and sailing and stuff, and Askia now, well, Askia in Buddhism by the way, Bleda in Hinduism, 3 cities Bleda, 4 cities Bleda to 3 Askia, 5 cities Bleda before Askia has his 4th, 5 to 3 now, 6 to 3, now Bleda is really getting his cities up, 7 to 3, that's a great advantage early game for Bleda, 7 cities, Askia only has 3, Askia has 4 now, but Bleda is up to 8 cities, it looks like the Hunnic leader is getting an early advantage. Is also almost 3 times as strong as Askia when it comes to military. 8 cities versus 4. Bleda is getting construction as well. Askia getting calendar. 8 cities to 5. Bleda is 2.8 times as strong as Askia. This can only end in one way, and that is a declarational war. Especially since Askia now is well, annoyed with Bleda, and Bleda is certainly not happy with Askia either, I believe. 8 cities to 6 now. Askia has come back a little bit, up to 6 cities. But Bleda is still more than 3 times as strong as Askia, so it's a question of time here. Turn 200 is here. 8 cities to 7 now. Askia. And we have the war. We do have the war. 9 cities to 6. Bleda is up to 9. Askia down to 6. 10 cities, 11, oh, 4 cities left for Askia now. Bleda is really taking out the Songhai cities now. Suddenly Askia is down to 4 cities. Bleda on 12, Askia 4 up to 5 again. Probably settled one then. Turn 2, 29, 5 cities left for Askia. Bleda is plundering and doing his stuff, but can he take more cities? 5 cities left for Askia now. What is Bleda going to do now? 4 cities left for Askia. Bleda 13 to 4. Bleda is also going towards guilds now. Turn 2, 47. 4 cities left for Askia. This was an early shock attack by Bleda, and he has gotten the game where he wants it. 3 cities left for Askia now. Bleda really shows some promise here in this game. 15 cities to 3. I think that whoever draws Bleda in the second qualifying round is going to shake a little bit, because this is an impressive performance by the Hunnic leader. 2 cities left for Askia now. Turn 2, 68. 1 city left for Askia now. This is going to be an early conquest. Bleda 17 cities. Askia is done for, and there it is. 1808, turn 274, conquest victory. Congratulations, Bleda. Bleda declared war in 1490 AD, that's turn 209, 8 cities captured, 0 cities lost later, winning a conquest after 318 years, so 65 turns in war. That was in 1808, turn 274. Let's go take a look at the statistics. Here we are, and Bleda is in the red and Askia is the black. Score, GNP, we see manufacturing, and that is also Bleda, food, power, culture, and espionage was actually Askia for a little while, and then of course Bleda went ahead towards the very end. Demographics, Bleda's numbers here, 6.4 million inhabitants towards the end of the game, and that's basically it. You can see the other numbers. Let's go to the wonders. There were no wonders in the BC era. 175 AD Stonehenge was the earliest one. Of course, winning conquest means that Bleda has all the top 6 cities as well. Congratulations with that. Let's go to the statistics page then. Bleda with 10 cities built, 1 religion, 1 golden age, currently on 22 mines, 19 villages, 16 towns. In his cities he built 12 cattle herds and 100 hundlus and 10 stables. 1 Moai statues is here. Page down and we see the Great Lighthouse is the last building. Current units then, 22 knights, 21 longbowmen, 16 macemen, all the way down to a galley, and you trained a total of 32 Tarkans, 22 archers, 13 galleys, down to 1 Christian missionary. Let's go page down and see 1 great prophet as the last unit. Let's confirm the kills. 36 longbowmen, 14 catapults, 7 archers, down to 1 great general, and the losses. 13 Tarkans, 7 catapults, 5 chariots, down to 1 spearman. Of course, we can't see Askia's numbers here, I will have to reload the game, but first I'm going to go to the victory condition screen and look at Bleda's cities before I do that. Here are the numbers on the victory condition screen. 48.72% of the land area, that is not enough for domination. Nowhere near culture as well. Let's go take a look at the cities then. And it's only Bleda that is having cities, so let's sort by population. We are at the top, Szeged and Veliki Preslav 11, and then some 10 pop cities, 9, and we see all the list and all the numbers. They are happy and healthy with one exception, Plovdiv is unhealthy. And you can see the list down here. Now I am going to then reload the game so we can take a look at Askia's statistics. Here we are back with the stats of Askia then after the reload. He built 8 cities, 6 religions founded, of course no improvements or currently because he doesn't have any cities left. But we can take a look at what he built in his cities. 5 granaries, 3 monuments, 2 lighthouses, a barracks, a poro, Christian temple, the Mahabodhi, and a Jewish temple. That's not much, is it? Current units done, shouldn't be any, but we see a settler here, of course, trained in his cities done. 24 longbowmen, 22 archers, 14 catapults, down to 1 great artist. And the kills, we can try to confirm them. 13 Tarkans, 7 catapults, 5 chariots, 1 spearman, and the losses. 36 longbowmen, 14 catapults, 7 archers, and then down to 1 great general. So we have to congratulate Bleda with a very good and aggressive game. He deserved really to go through to the second qualifying round. And it's going to be interesting to see who he draws in that round, because, well, if he gets through to the first round proper, I think that there may be some league leaders that perhaps don't really want to face him. The round 9 of league games are done today. There won't be any more of those tomorrow, but we have one cup game left for tomorrow, and that is Boru of Ireland versus Antiochus III of Seleucia. So that's the only game tomorrow, in addition to the review preview magazine that comes after the cup game. So I hope to see you back tomorrow. I am Kjotleik. This has been the Noble Leaders Cup. I hope to see you back tomorrow. Goodbye for now.